Today I'm going to be going over the LEGO Star Wars Clone Wars set we never got. And it's quite criminal. We haven't got this set before in LEGO, so let's dive into it. So it all begins in 2002 when Attack of the Clones came out and we first see Kamino. These really cool structures that kind of look like Bespin but are used as a cloning facility for the brand new clone army that we see. And to this day, we've never gotten a LEGO set based on the location of Kamino. And I've always wondered, what would a LEGO set look like if they based something off of Kamino? Would it be something from Attack of the Clones or the Clone Wars? There's so many cool locations inside and outside, minifigures, vehicles, all sorts of stuff they could include. So today I'm going to show you this awesome custom set made by Brick Chaos of what LEGO might actually make one day, because I feel like this is pretty much a perfect LEGO set that LEGO could make in the near future. Now, again, big shout out to Bricks of Chaos for posting this on Instagram. Go give them a follow. They make great custom sets, and I'll be doing more awesome videos about these custom sets. So let's dive into the Kamino build. And here it is, the 18+ Discovery on Kamino MBS set, coming in at 2,803 pieces. Of course, a custom set, but nonetheless, it is super awesome and something I feel like LEGO would definitely make. For the minifigures this set includes, it of course includes Obi-Wan, Jango Fett in his regular kind of clothes attire. Of course, we have young little Boba Fett. It comes with 2 clone troopers with an updated design. I actually kind of like how they have the little bottom chin section, just like the original clone trooper that came out with the Attack of the Clones wave. And a clone trooper here in his regular clothing that they wear on Kamino when they're training. This is super cool. Kind of the regular outfit you see them walking around in Attack of the Clones and in Clone Wars. We also have a young clone in his training helmet. That would be absolutely amazing. And then of course we have the Kaminoans. And of course we got a Kaminoan in the Obi-Wan Starfighter set, which is absolutely great figure. But this includes 2 other figure variants of the Kaminoans, being Lama Su, of course you got Tan Wee. So this is really, really cool. So if LEGO ever came out with a Kamino set, I would absolutely adore more Kaminoan variants just like these. Now, as for the build, it's split into 3 kind of distinct sections with 2 major Kaminoan buildings and a large landing pad for the Jango Fett Slave 1. Let's first go over the landing pad, which of course has this iconic scene with Obi-Wan versus Jango when they first encounter and you realize, it's actually Jango Fett that he was talking to earlier, and you can actually have that duel where they're fighting on the platform, which is something I really love to see, the behind the scenes look of Obi-Wan and everyone playing in the rain. But nonetheless, we actually have the Slave 1, Jango Fett's blue and green version. We absolutely need this variant of the Slave 1. I don't know how LEGO has not made this yet, but this is of course a smaller version to fit on this platform, and it has a little bit of some lights and other details, and with this circular platform, of course, raised off the ground a little bit, and then has a Technic piece where it can come off and on to make it more modular to fit in the other sections of Kamino, which I absolutely adore the modularity of this build. Now, the cool thing about the buildings is you can actually split them into 2, and they showcase different scenes from Attack of the Clones. The first one you open up is Obi-Wan meeting with Lama Su on their really cool chairs that come down. This is just a fun little scene you could make of them having that first conversation we see in the movie with some other circular details on the ground. Just a nice little fun section. Probably the least interesting, but still cool nonetheless. You can recreate that scene from Attack of the Clones. And then the other section attached to that is actually Jango Fett's bedroom. You see when he walks in, he actually has his armor laid out on the ground. He has his bed, chairs, table, and of course the nice ground details where you can have different scenes where Obi-Wan walks in and questions Jango Fett. And another thing to note on these modules, you actually see there's the dark blue pieces on the very bottom showcasing the water. Nice little touch there. And if we go on to the next building that splits into, this one's actually more of a clone station. We have different clone scenes. The first one being the training room. So we have the young cadet. He's on the computer training, which is a cool scene that you see in the beginning of Republic Commando as well, of them kind of having these HUD screens on. So it has 3 different versions of them there. And then it splits into another room as the cafeteria. We have the clone troopers getting their food, which we also see in the Bad Batch. So you could have even Bad Batch characters running through here. This one's such a fun little unique Easter egg section with different tables and little trays and stuff like that. Oh man, I absolutely would have so much fun displaying my different clone minifigures in here, picking up their food to get ready for battle. And the other half of this section is the actual cloning portion of the Kaminoan building. You have the cool cylindrical shapes of the tubes where you have actually cloned the whole clone babies in the middle. I think that's a fun little detail. If they could somehow like light it up, that'd be nice. But they're using translucent pieces, which really creates the nice effect of it kind of glowing as the light shines through. We have the clone troopers picking up their helmet on the left. Then you can put more clone troopers on the right of them, kind of getting ready for war. And another cool thing is, with it being modular, you also have these two little catwalks that you can add to any section. Create whatever variant of how you want Topoka City to look like. Of course, you can put a Kamino in there with a few little lights on top and the water on the bottom. Another awesome thing about this set, you get a smaller version of Oakland Starfighter to fit on that landing pad. And something I desperately would love to get if they actually made this in official Lego set is the big creature. I don't know the exact name, but the big creature you see the Kaminoans flying on. As you can see here, they made a great recreation of like a big mold, a big fig, you kind of say, of what Lego might make of these flying creatures. It has just the right amount of detail to make it look like it could be like an official Lego creature. This would just really seal the deal. It would be great for any custom Kamino mocks where they can have these flying around. There it is, guys. This is the ultimate Lego Clone Wars set that Lego has never made. I think Brick Chaos did a fantastic job with this custom set, but let me know down below, would you actually buy this set and you think Lego will ever come out with this in the future? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.